Okay, here's your standard run from July 4th. Well, you know how this works. We'll just watch it in regular time and then go back and watch it. And I think I've told you this before, but I'm going to tell you again, and I might tell you tomorrow when I see you at the trial. You take a little too long at the start, okay? So, I mean, it's not like as bad as Sharon Stevens, but you just take too long at the start. So you need to get out there, get him seated, and get the leash off and go. And I don't know, sometimes it seems like you go out a little bit later than you should, but you also just kind of take a while. And I don't want you to feel like super rushed or anything, but anyway. Okay, so we had some problems on this one. So this start was actually pretty good. You actually got going pretty good. But anyway, just watching you at the Westella show this weekend. Okay, so let's... Okay, so he clearly thought he was going to the double and not to the weaves. So let's take a look. Here's his stride before he takes off. Okay, here he's lifting off. And you've probably heard me say it a million times, but once he's lifting off, there's nothing he can do about where he's going to land or where he thinks he's going to go. So here's the stride before he takes off, which is when you need to cue a turn. So he knows there's a turn. And it's pretty obvious that you're not cueing a turn. Your shoulders are forward, your motion is forward. Your inside arm is out. Your left arm isn't really up, at least not enough to cue a turn. So there's a couple of, there's a couple of different ways you could have cued a turn here. You could have dropped your right arm and brought just your left arm up. It kind of looks like your left arm, no, you didn't really have it up. It was just kind of swinging. So you could drop the right arm, bring the left arm up. Your shoulders are sort of turned into him, but you could have also moved this way. Like where he is now, you could have moved laterally to the weaves. Because it didn't look like you were trying to do a front cross. And somehow, miraculously, he gets that weave entry, which was a really good boy. Okay, that was a nice rear cross, really nice. Your motion was planned well, and he knew that was good. He was turning in the air, really pretty. Get him into the tunnel good. Then it's hard to see from this what happened. Oh, he thought he was going to the A-frame. And I remember this course because the tunnel was really pointed right at the A-frame. So let's see. It's really hard to see. Okay, so he's coming out of the tunnel. He probably couldn't really see you until he was about here when he's actually coming out. And you are turned into him for your cross, but you continue to move backwards. And so your motion backwards, combined with the fact that that tunnel was pointed right at the A-frame, is what sort of drives him. See how you take almost two full steps backwards, 3 steps backwards. So you should have just right there stopped moving backwards and just stood your ground and made sure he was coming into you. So that's what happened there. It does more for a cold sore. That was a naughty contact that didn't get called. You get to the table okay. Oh wait, he just popped off the table, didn't he? Let's see.
This show is transforming lives. It really is life changing. It really is.
I don't really know why he popped off, other than you were pretty far away from the table, and he may have sort of wondered if he was supposed to be on it. I don't know. Could just be a weird thing too. But I hope you can see he clearly did not get that dog walk contact, and she did not call it. She was really a bad judge about calling contacts. Okay, that was nice. Nice turn on his part. You pulled away laterally, so he read that turn really nice. Gets that contact. Oh, and he went into the wrong end of the tunnel. But look at you. You are definitely traveling this way instead of this way. It's really super hard to see from this how far away we are. But I can see it. See how you pull right here? You're pulling away. Oh, you actually pulled him off that tunnel. Because look, he's pretty straight, and then you pull, and he comes right with you. So then that makes the setup for this ending kind of difficult, because he came out of the wrong end of the tunnel. Silly boy. And then it was just kind of all discombobulated there. Is he biting at you when he does that, I wonder? Naughty boy.